Should we go for a ciggar? Little cigar? Go on then, let's go for a cigar.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Smokin Fegs Havin Gegs with me, Ray the Queen.
And me, Queen Billy. Now, I know you can't see us, but it's actually 2014, and we're in Ray's bedroom, and his mum's just walked in with 2 pizzas on plates.
That's for the ones who know.
And if you don't know,
You don't know.
and you never will.
No.
Maybe one day.
I mean-
maybe in the last episode.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, maybe if there's ever a time where we're at a show together and Anya or Rusty or Roxy decides to announce it to people again.
Yeah. There's always that.
I mean,
It is an iconic story.
is it though?
Yeah, because we're known for it now.
I mean, I don't really want to be known for that, to be honest.
When you die, what story will people tell at the funeral? I'll be dead, lying in the coffin, and everybody will be like, "Ray, do you remember the time that Queen Billy and you were?" I'm not going any further.
No, please don't.
So how are you, love?
I'm grand.
How's the wee feg?
Oh, it's lovely. Well, we're too excited to light up in the middle. We just needed to have one right now.
Yeah.
I was gasping.
I was gasping for a ciggy. I love a wee ciggy.
Shall we go for a ciggy?
Come on,
Let's
let's
go
for a ciggy.
So what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to talk about the straights.
Ugh,
Straight people.
the fear.
Breeders. I hate calling them breeders. I hate when people call them breeders. Do you know, have you ever seen the video of, it's like an LGBTQ plus awareness video, and I can't remember what it was actually made for. I think it was to help prevent bullying within
Yeah.
the LGBT community, but it was to make people, more straight people aware.
That the gays exist.
Yeah, and it was a 20-minute short movie of what it's the opposite.
Yeah. What if it was normal for people to be gay, and there was a little girl in it who fancied boys.
Yeah.
And that was
Awful.
yeah.
So that's what I think of, and they called them breeders in it. And whenever I hear the word breeders, I think of that. Yeah. But yeah, we're talking about the breeders today. I mean, we have to give it to them. Without the breeders,
We wouldn't be
here. So, fair fucks to our parents for giving us this gay lifestyle. Iconic. Thanks for the mental health issues.
Thanks for the childhood trauma.
Thank you. Do you know what I really hate though? My mum's like, yes, never do anything, blah 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 blah. And then I'm like, but you brought us into this world. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
I did not ask to come into this life to
Yeah.
be made to work.
It's you pay your mum rent, don't you? You would pay your mum a couple £100 every month.
Uh-huh.
I do not understand that.
Do you know the
No,
amount
because
of...
my mum asked me to start paying rent, and I was like, "Look, Jen, I don't want to live here. Given the option, I would live by myself. I didn't ask to be brought into this world, and I'll be damned if you think I'm going to pay for it."
Well, my mum had a thing the other day. We were swimming and we were talking about how I never do anything anymore, and I'm like, girl, I do so much. But they were saying, I brought you into this world and I've every right to take you out of it.
Well, I wish you fucking would. To be quite honest.
Come on, Susan, give me it easy, Big Blue Sue.
But don't get me wrong. I feel like that made me sound very horrible. Where I was like, I'm not paying my mum rent, but I will help out with shopping and stuff.
Yeah.
On my way home from things, I'll be like, do you need any tea or sugar or milk in it?
On my
or
way
anything?
home. On my way home.
Yeah.
Just like you're driving about the country.
I know. But do you know what I mean? No, I might give her some money towards oil in the winter.
In the winter.
Yeah.
What about the summer? What about the gas for the barbecue?
Do you really think we have a barbecue? We're out the back and we fucking disposable ones.
Bitch, have you seen your bathtub?
It's just for show.
It's just for show. I'm sure it is. Probably in it every night.
Don't get me started. See, I was so excited for it to go in. I love a bath.
And that's
love it.
all I thought about whenever I seen your bath. I was like, we could recreate that video.
I know. But I love a bath. Absolutely love it. Like when me and Connor were looking for houses, I refused to move into a house that did not have a bath. So I was so excited for when that went in. And as soon as I went in, I was like, Jen, I'm getting a bath. I know I don't live here anymore, but I am coming down and I am having a bath. So put the immersion heating on to fill it up. And because it's so big, the warm water ran out. It was only that fucking deep. It was literally like by the time you got it filled with all the warm water and then had it cooled down and like to the perfect temperature, it was like you were sat in a fucking puddle. It was like the shittest bath you've ever been in, and that's just because it's too big. But it was nice being in a bath and being able to lie down straight and like not be like cramped in a bath. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
That is nice.
I know I usually have my neck resting on the back part like, I'm too big for this.
Yeah.
Though there was times where we ran out of hot water, like particularly in the summer where you don't normally get a bath that much.
Yeah.
But like, we wouldn't put the heating on, and our heating heats our water.
Yeah.
And like we have an immersion, so you can flick that on. But I just thought, oh, there's bound to be hot water. Hardly any. And there's me, filled the rest of the bath with cold water and went and boiled the kettle 4 or 5 times.
See, I've thought about doing that before, but like the effort of like having to run up and down stairs with a kettle.
Well, I mean, we don't all live in a mansion like a pretty princess like you.
You said it, not me.
I live in a council house. I'm joking. I live in a council estate. I live up the Shanka.
I am sure.
I don't. I used to live in a house in the estate.
Oh
We're not going to tell people where,
no.
because I don't live too far away from it.
But yeah, see, I'm the kind of person in a bath. I'll get into a bath when it was like boiling hot to the point where my skin is peeling off, where it's literally boiling, and I will sit in that bath until it goes freezing cold.
Do you know what my granny said to me one time about getting a hot bath? Now, I was a child, and she said, watch, that'll lower your sperm count.
I mean,
I was like, Granny, if only you knew at that age that I was a gay man and I was not going to be making babies. Who cares about my sperm count?
exactly.
I mean, if I wanted to have a child and I wanted to do it with my own...
Why
semen,
anyone is saying that to you as a child is beyond me. But like, are we even recording?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, but like, why anyone would say that to you as a child doesn't make sense to me.
My granny was just worried. She wants to have great grandkids. At 8 years old. I don't know what age I was. I could have been a young teenager,
I mean,
but anyway.
if I'm ever a granny, or like
If I'm ever a granny.
or, like if I'm ever like a granddad, like I'm not gonna like want my kids to like if I have a son, I'm not gonna look at him and be like, I can't wait to be a granda. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, I get that. But speaking of grannies and grandas, straight people.
My granny and granda's not straight. I'm joking. I don't know.
I was going to make a really sick joke. It's like, why are they dead?
One of them is.
Oh, God, no, we're not getting into that. We talked too much about death in the last episode. So, we're moving on from death.
To the straights.
The straights. The straights. Now, like, we've already give thanks. Let's not give any more thanks.
Yeah, because I really don't.
Let's get to the nitty gritty. What about the straights? Do you not like?
I don't like how straight people seem to think that being gay is almost sort of like a commodity. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, something I struggled with a lot when I was younger was those girls in my year that were like, when I came out, that were like, oh, you can be my gay best friend.
Oh my God.
My
Such an American high school movie.
My GBF.
Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, I do.
I loved that movie.
So did I.
And it was so horrible, so cliche,
Literally.
but so good.
Oh,
I watched it on repeat at times.
So
Like, I
good.
remember watching it like nearly every day at times.
I loved it.
And it was just so like, I want to be him, but
Honestly.
I don't.
The day my life started going downhill was the day that got taken off Netflix. But anyway, I just always felt like these girls that were like, oh, be my gay best friend. Like, if I wasn't gay, you wouldn't even looked in my direction.
Yeah.
So, like, it was very much a... you only like me because I'm gay.
Do you know what I hate? Do you know when straight people, particularly women, who are single and on the prowl, why are all the gay ones the good-looking ones?
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, have you seen the gays in Northern Ireland?
I'd fully be there, like, where? Because I don't fucking see them.
Literally. And they don't look at me.
Like,
I mean, I remember, I think I spoke about this before, but that certain girl that we went to school with, we were talking about this on a night out.
yeah.
And this girl said to me, like, I'm so annoyed that you're gay because I would totally ride you. I was like, but there's plenty of straight men that you could ride. Like,
Yeah.
why me? Why are you looking at me? Like, why are you looking at me and thinking you want to ride me?
Yeah.
Like, girl, I was 17 probably. I mean, that's legal, but still, you're in school.
Yeah.
Straight people, like, why are all the gay ones the good looking ones? And like, I would totally shag you if you weren't gay. I'm like, well, if I was straight, I wouldn't shag you.
Literally. Fucking literally.
The thing about straight people, now, I'm not saying this is every man, and you know I'm bringing this up because I mentioned it when we were talking about this, but straight men not cleaning between the cheeks.
Fully.
They don't let the soap go between.
I was like,
They just let the water trickle.
yeah, I was talking to my sister about this. That was weird.
Ray talks to her sister about men not cleaning their bum holes.
Yeah. Because I don't know what we're talking about, but I turned to her and I was like, you know, like, straight men, like, don't know how to wash. No. I don't think this is true. Because I feel like I was talking about Callum. But then I was like, why would I be talking about Callum's arsehole to my sister? But it was definitely with my sister where I said straight men don't know how to wash. Like, it's a known fact that... No, it was something to do with, like, straight men thinking it's gay to, like, touch their bum.
Yeah.
It was something along those lines. And she was like, what? And I goes, oh, straight... I know that it's a thing that straight men do not like to wash themselves around their
Japs.
starfish.
Their brown star.
Because they feel it's gay to do so. And it just turns me.
Yeah.
Like,
I just... Obviously, like, why would I be near a straight man's bum? But there's plenty of straight men out there that are, like, curious. And they don't know hygiene.
yeah.
I can't say I've had experience because I don't.
Yeah, I mean...
But it's just... This is just hearsay to me.
Yeah, like, I'm no James Charles, but, like, a straight guy does, like, do a thing for me. Do you know what I mean? Like...
And the other side of it is, all like, we are all human. We all do get dirty bums. We all shit. We all do the natural things. But, I mean, I fully have a pack of baby wipes whenever I go to the toilet.
I have blocked many a toilet from using too much toilet paper. Like, I remember blocking the toilet in school once.
Oh my God, I know this is so disgusting to talk about in a podcast. And gay people in particular are really funny about talking about bodily fluids. But I love making a hammock.
What's a hammock?
A hammock. You fold up the toilet paper into a nice wee square, loads of layers, you put it in the toilet and it catches it.
I can't do it if I don't do that.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm the same.
Like, that's why I feel like I use so much. It's also a noise thing. I can't go if people hear me. But, like, that's why I would make a wee hammock so it, like, softens the noise.
It's always whenever, like, you do something though, and then, like, you open the door and someone's waiting to go in.
Yeah.
And you're like, that toilet's bogging. Yeah. I don't know who was in here before me. And we all do it.
Do yours smell?
We're not talking about this.
Because mine don't. And I think it's really weird.
I think yours probably do, but you just are, like, nose blind.
Like, there's been, like, the odd time where it has. Like, especially after, like, drinking.
Oh, beer poo.
Or, like, a beer fart. Have you ever had a beer fart?
I don't want to talk about this.
Like, I feel like I'm drinking, it smells, but any other time, even Callum says my farts don't smell. How weird.
We're not talking about this anymore.
Although, we're starting talking about straight people, now we're talking about fucking shite. Fuck. Right.
But, do you know what straight people, do you know them young No, I have to say, as a teenager, a younger teenager, I was inclined to do this, hanging about with certain friends. Do you know when, like,
Wank circles.
smicks? No, not wank circles.
Are you playing?
It sounds like crop circles.
Are you playing Soggy Biscuit when you were younger?
No, but do you know whenever, like, smicks or, like, chavs, and they always walk around, like, in public with their hand down their trousers?
That turns me.
That's a straight thing.
Did you used to do that?
Like, and when I was with certain people, like that.
I don't understand though, because like my dad will like be sitting on the sofa and he'll have his hand like
No, I mean,
it-
like, I don't
like-
mind. I sometimes put my hand there, like, on my hip.
in his waist, in your waistband.
Yeah, but these are, like, fully, like, hand, and they're, like, gooder.
Oh my god, Queen Billy is fully sat playing with her tackle right now. But but like I've like asked my dad like, why do you sit like that? Like, I don't understand. He's like, it's comfy. It's a comfort thing. So I would just sit there and I would like try like put my hand there. I just do not think it's comfortable at all.
No, not like that. But, like, if I'm lying in bed, I, like, just slip my hand down my boxers, like, on my hip. Not on my ass cheek, not on my front.
Yeah.
On my hip bone.
Yeah.
Got something to grab because I'm so bony.
Oh.
Oh, do you want to see a bone?
No thanks.
We're going to have to rate this 18 again, like the fucking second episode. I had to mark that as 18 because of some of the things we were talking
Oh
about.
god. But
That's probably why we got less viewers. All the kids joining, they wanted to watch it and they couldn't watch it because they had to say no, they weren't 18.
I know, fuck. Another thing why I think people do that is like, especially like in public, they put their hands down there and keep their hands warm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I can understand. Maybe the heating isn't working.
I mean, I would rather have cold hands than make it look like I'm touching myself in public.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Another thing, do you know them straight people videos, like couples and they're pranking their girlfriend?
Oh my god.
And like, or like videos like this, and I'm demonstrating for Ray, but I'm putting my hand down my trousers. Not really. I'm just like demonstrating.
She fully is.
It's not. It's outside, and they're like, and they put the hand up to their girlfriend's nose, like to smell their like ball smell.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Do you remember that TikTok I made that I got so much hate for? Where it was like this video, and it was like, when you take your girlfriend out fishing, and it's this guy, he's like, oh, I've just caught this big fish. And the girl's like, where's the mall? Like, where's the shops? And I'm like, what is the point? Like, it's just not funny.
But like, there's just certain like things straight people do, and I'm like, that's not normal.
Do you know what I have an issue with? Gender reveal parties.
No, I don't mind the gender thing.
No, I do. I have such an issue with gender reveal parties. Because it like instigates the binary gender thing.
Yeah, but
I just don't like it. Like, can you imagine having a gender reveal party for you being born, and when you got older, you decided that you were trans, that you wanted to come out as trans? There would always be that part of your thing of your childhood that your mum has of you being revealed as being a male.
yeah, like in an ideal world, it would be like nice for people to like bring their kids into the world and be like, look, biologically they're born a male, female, but like I want my child to be able to be whatever they want to be whenever they like educate their child and understand that you might end up realizing that you are transgender, like certain things like that. But like, okay, they don't bother me that much.
No, they just don't sit well with me.
I suppose it's personal
Or
opinion.
it's the ones I don't like them. Like, you get the ones where it's like popping a balloon, but see the ones that's like kicking a football or breaking a baseball bat over it with a ball, or like some really like obscure things, or like in America where they have like ones that are like shooting a gun on whatever colour the smoke is.
Oh yeah.
It's like ones like that.
No, it doesn't bother me that much. Like, but I think it would be nice for people to like. I think it would be more associated in the LGBT community, but see people like if they brought their child into the world, and like they not that they have to treat their child as like neutral,
Yeah.
but like see the whole thing pink and blue, like too much pink and blue. Like stop like fitting colors. Like girls can wear blue, boys can wear pink. Like I'm wearing a pink top right now.
Gay rights.
Gay rights. Gay rights. Oh, I love that wee video. The girl.
Lesbians. Lesbian rights. This is another thing. I've just been like looking it up here. Cringy and weird pregnancy announcements. Okay. So this is one that says it's a baby grow, or like just a photo. It says I'm proof that daddy isn't trucking all the time, and a photo of the pregnant woman that says load received.
No.
Yeah. Or here's another one. It's a photo of the scan, and it says we were supposed to stay 6 feet apart, but 6 inches was way more important.
No, that.
And this is things that people have put on Facebook to their family.
I mean, I would be a bit ashamed at 6 inches. Like,
Here-
I mean, I'm not judging people on size, but you've just announced your partner's dick size
I know.
on Facebook.
This is another one. First thing the midwife seen today was my baby's big willy, hung like his da. Hashtag hung like his da.
No.
Here's another one. We are no longer pleading the fifth about carrying the 2nd, December 2021. And it's a photo of a baby scan with loads of guns sitting around it.
Pointing at it.
I just think these are fucking wild.
That is crazy.
This one, made some cream pies with blurred out name, baby on the way. And it's loads of wee like dessert pies with whisks and bananas around it. Here's another one. A dad wearing pull-out game weak AF, and the mum wearing oops, I did again.
No, I can't. No, I don't want to know anymore.
Some of them are funny though.
That is no, the cake with the baby's head
That's
sticking out of it.
rotten.
That is crazy.
One of them was like, do you know those things that farmers would use to put a bull in to give it like its inoculations, and it's
Yeah.
like a thing. It's this woman with her head through one, and the guy holding the sign successfully being bred. And I'm like, why would you put that on Facebook? That is wild.
That is crazy. People are wild.
The straights are wild.
The straights are wild. Though the gays are wild too. Some of the things the gays do, but we're not talking about it.
No, that's for another episode.
But like, just in general, like, what the fuck? Like, straight people are a bit crazy.
Yeah.
What else are straight? Like, I don't know. What else do straight people do that annoy me?
I hate how women will come up to me in drag and they'll be like, oh my god, you do your makeup better than me. And I'm like, I know, Linda. Like,
No, do you know what annoys me? Can you do my makeup sometime? I'm like, girl.
unless you want to look like an actual clown.
Like,
Sure.
my dad's new partner is like obsessed with wanting me to do her makeup, and I'm like, you're not gonna look like yourself.
You're not gonna
You're
look
gonna
good.
look like a drag queen.
Yeah.
You're gonna look not feminine. You're
Yeah.
gonna look
Like a
and
man.
I've never painted someone else's face.
Yeah.
Listen, Linda, like, hello, you're gonna look rotting.
I mean, there has been a few times where like I've helped my sister with her makeup, but that's like helping her blend her eyeshadow.
I didn't tell you this, but anytime you've done that, I messaged her and I said sorry. Sorry for letting you go out looking like that.
I mean, all I did was like help her blend her eyeshadow a bit more.
I really like do get annoyed though, like the Vivian's makeup in this week's episode of Drag Race, and they were praising her because she looks airbrushed. I'm like, there's probably a filter on there.
In real life.
Like in real life, I want to see it,
Yeah.
but it probably did look that good. Like her makeup is stunning.
Yeah.
Like, and the camera was up close to her face, and she looks smooth.
Yeah.
Like she looks blended.
I mean,
she looks like, she does look airbrushed, and I do get annoyed sometimes. 'Cause I'm like, if you come up to my face, girl,
I know.
you're gonna see cracks. You're gonna see
I want to
cracks.
know what primer she fucking uses or what setting spray.
I seen a thing, and I can't remember what it was, but it was an Instagram like reel, and it was of a drag queen I follow, and they were like giving out tips, and it was like, this recent tip I found is like, when you put your primer on before it completely dries into your skin, powder.
I've heard of that, but I don't know.
In my head, is that not going to block your pores?
Yeah.
But I mean, you're putting fucking shit tons of makeup
Yeah.
on, so it probably doesn't
Like,
matter.
I always think I like my primer the way it is because I feel like it makes my foundation glide on easier because I use the paint stick and it's quite thick, and if I don't have something on my skin, it like drags my skin and it doesn't sit well. Whereas you would use a liquid foundation, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So I feel like it would work better for you than it would for me.
Though I am excited for this week to try my new Be Perfect.
Oh, I know.
Like, I'm excited to try it. Though the only thing is, the week after I bought, I literally sat in a makeup chair and she tried all of them on me to make sure like I had a perfect match.
Yeah.
I went and got a sunburn the next week.
I know.
So I don't know what it's going to be like. But I mean, at least I can always like, I can add stuff to it to like darken it.
Or lighten it.
At least if it's going to be too light, I can darken it.
Yeah. That's true.
But like, I don't know. We went off topic with straight people.
I know. Like, I mean, first of all, we went off topic and started talking about farts and shitting. And then we went off topic and started talking about something else.
Makeup.
Yeah.
What else do straight people do to annoy me?
Exist.
That's a sin.
I feel like straight people are like entitled, maybe.
I'm scared about where this conversation
I
is
don't
going to
know.
go. One of the things that annoys me about straight people, and it is simply aimed at middle-aged straight Northern Irish mums.
What?
Live, laugh, love.
Oh,
Live, laugh, loving. Live, laugh, sliving.
how am I supposed to live, laugh, love in these conditions?
Literally. My mum has them.
My mum doesn't.
My mum does.
My mum went to buy one once, and I was like, Jen, you better put that back on the shelf right now, or I swear to God.
I do. I've just thought of another one. Just sitting here.
What?
Talking about, do you know the way there's the live, laugh, love signs, but there's like the signs that you're like middle-aged mums would put in their bathroom. It's like, if you sprinkle when you tinkle, please be a sweetie and wipe the seedy.
Yeah.
Your dad's sign sitting right up there.
Yeah.
Mobile phones these days are getting thinner and smarter, unlike the people who use them. Dad jokes.
I love a dad joke.
I love a dad joke.
love a dad joke.
I love a dad joke when I tell them, but see, when a dad tells a dad joke,
What do you call a magic dog?
I don't know, what do you call a magic dog?
A labracadabrador. Oh my God, tell us a joke. Tell us a joke. You're just not funny.
I'm funny looking.
You said it, not me.
I have a funny laugh. People laugh when I laugh. I don't know jokes.
Oh, I love a joke.
I don't know. Look up dad jokes.
Right.
I want to hear a few dad jokes. Come on.
What's ET short for?
I don't know.
Because he's only got tiny legs.
Let me scroll and pick one.
Why? I'm wondering why the frisbee kept looking bigger and bigger. Then it hit me. I love this one. What's brown and sticky? A stick.
I want to pick one.
Do you know? I can't remember her name, but she does the videos on TikTok of her sleepwalking. She did a video of all dad jokes of her sending to her boyfriend, and she was sat in the car, and her boyfriend's reverses, and she goes, "Oh, that takes me back."
What do you call? What musical instrument is found in the bathroom?
I don't know.
A chuba fist. I'm done with these. I'm done. Oh, what's her name? Celine Spooky Boo.
Yeah.
Dad jokes are wild.
I love dad jokes.
I hate when the dads actually make them though,
Yeah.
because they're not funny.
It's like, it's not funny if you have a child, but say like if you're a single dad or a single parent, or no, if you're single, no kids, I will laugh at you so hard.
That's so strange.
I will wet myself laughing at you.
Another thing.
Before you start, another cheeky wee
Okay, a
fag.
cigarette. The other thing. Sports. Do you know, like, straight men and football?
Yeah,
And, like, they need the volume at 100.
it's like a cult mentality almost.
Yeah, and the whole thing with, like, they need the volume at 100 to to just hear a crowd cheering in the background.
Or like, I remember, it was on Bonfire Night last year, and it was the same night that England were in the Euro finals. And I was at my friend's house, and I wanted to go out and start drinking, but we couldn't leave the house until the match was over. And everyone was like up on the edge of their seat, like being like, "Oh, come on, England," and
Yeah.
all this. And I was sat being like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I just don't get it. My younger brother, like...
Or even like how angry they get when they lost. Like, just doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah, the anger.
Yeah.
The anger and the hatred for the other team. Like, Jesus Christ. But my brother literally blasts the football at 100, or he's playing FIFA on the Xbox.
Yeah.
And he has the volume so loud, and all you hear in the background is the cheering, and you're like, why do you need the volume up?
Yeah.
Can you not just put a wee bit of music on?
Do you remember when we were still in school, and it was like, do you know the way they do like the cross community thing where like schools would come over and they would play like a football match?
Yeah.
And a couple of boys in my year got I don't know if they got suspended, but they definitely got in a lot of trouble because they were shouting like sectarian things at the other school.
Yeah, that's not... That's a straight person thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But that was because the other team was winning, so they were shouting like really nasty things to them. Like, I just don't understand that.
Another thing I don't get is Disneyland.
Not just Disneyland, Disney adults. This is a direct attack on Miss Tasty because she is a Disney adult and it cringes me out.
I just don't get
Like-
Disney World.
Like, I can remember her posting a photo of her like new bedspread, like a new bed sheet. It was like Disney teddies along the top of the bed, and I was like, say if I walked into someone's bed to like bedroom for like a one night stand and I seen that in their bed, I'd walk out. Like, I sleep with a teddy bear, right? I've had this teddy bear since I was born. When I'm doing the deed, I have to put him on the floor. I can't have him in the bed.
Oh, I don't know anymore. I really don't know anymore.
But yes, Disney adults turn me.
It is mainly straight people too.
Yeah. Or
We're
like-
just branding anything that is weird in life as straight people things.
We've been talking about how straight people confuse us for the last 45 minutes.
I do love The Lion King though.
I do love The Lion King, but I've, like, right, as a child, yes, would have loved a wee Simba teddy. But now, being 21 years old, I think I'll give it a miss.
Do you know what does? And this is just a general human thing, and I'm a bad sucker for it. IKEA.
Oh, I love IKEA.
Yeah, but it's annoying. So people go on dates to IKEA. I have been one.
What sort of a date is that? Last time I was in...
What sort of a date is that? You go to IKEA, you see furniture that you would have in your gay house. You see...
on your first date.
Not on a first date, maybe a second. You see things you're going to put... Hot gay shit you're going to put in your house. Utensils, jars, Tupperware.
Oh, I love going into like the wee utensil aisle in Asda.
Teddy bears.
And turning all the wee like...
And the best about it, at the end, you get a Frankfurter. It's not the only Frankfurter I get on the second date. It's not the only one I get in the first. There's just, I don't know. There's a lot. It's a straight world, and we're just living in it.
No, I love IKEA, but I've never thought to go to IKEA for a date.
Oh, even better, see the Belfast one before they closed, the multi-storey car park, and you can only park on the bottom. You can't drive up the top now.
Why?
Going on a wee date and sitting at the top of IKEA and watching the planes take off.
That's cute.
That's nice.
Why?
And then go and get in a Frankfurter.
I thought that was only like a thing because of COVID. Is that like a permanent thing now?
Yeah, I was there a couple weeks ago. It was closed still.
I wonder why.
Yeah. We talked about straight people, but we mainly didn't.
Yeah.
This was not about straight people for the majority of it.
This is just about us hating on straight people almost.
Yeah. I'm going to name it We Hate Straight People.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Because I feel like people hate gay people, and I feel like it works both ways.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, that's what I hate when straight people say. Like, your parents are like, you going dancing this weekend?
Oh, I hate that. Like, I go out every Thursday. I love to go to the open drag stage.
Yeah.
So when I say to my mum, oh, remember, I'm going out on Thursday, she'll be like, oh, you going to do your dancing?
When are you doing your dancing again?
No.
Like, it's, my granny now calls it drag. Like, she definitely calls it drag.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, what about your drag? And I'm like, that's lovely that she calls it that. But you do get the odd person, like, I get it in work sometimes from people that are a bit older and they're just like, oh, he does that.
Yeah.
But I get them and they're like, you doing your dancing this weekend? When are you dancing again?
Yeah.
I'm like, I dance every day. I dance in my room.
Yeah.
Where are you asking
But
me?
I feel like that comes from a place of, like, they don't quite understand it. It might make them a bit uncomfortable. Like, especially, like, my dad, when I started doing drag, I remember he does this thing when he seen me in drag for the first time. He kind of, like, looked at me and, like, he had a look of disappointment on his face.
Yeah.
But, like, now my dad's, like, my biggest fan. He like, goes into charity shops and buys me shite. He buys me, like, dresses and all. But at that time, he didn't quite understand why I did it or anything like that.
I can picture your dad going into a
'Cause-
charity shop and being like that scene in Elf where he gets sent the box.
Yeah.
And it's the wee, like, frilly blouse. And your dad, he goes to the till and they're like, for you? For my son?
I think a lot of straight people see drag as a sexual thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what my dad maybe thought.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the first time I seen me in drag, I was wearing a thong. Like, do you know what I mean?
So I hate my mum. I know you have this too with your sister.
Yeah, I know what
And
you're
your
gonna say.
sister's like, he's allowed to go out like that, wearing that. My mum says the same. My mum is literally like, now, I hope you're not wearing anything revealing. I'm like, Mum, I'm wearing 5 pairs of tights, a pair of boxers below it, and a pair of pants over it, and I'm wearing fake tits.
Yeah.
And a bra. Like, it is not my real body you're seeing.
Yeah.
Like, I can wear it.
Yeah.
But for some reason they have in their head, they're like, you're not going out dressed like that.
Like, I remember...
They treat you like your daughter, you're an actual biological daughter.
Yeah, like, I can remember I was... I went out one night, and I came in, like, the following day, and I had, like, caught something when I was out, like a cold or something, and I was all sniffly. And my manager turned to me and they were like, no wonder you've got a cold after you were out in a pair of fucking knickers last night. And I was like, I was literally wearing, like, 8 pairs of tights. I was not cold. Like, people just do not understand how it works.
Yeah. They think you're literally nude and you're not.
Literally, they fully think that we are out bare-legged and everything.
Like, all winter, like, doing drag. Because I started performing in October. So the majority of my performing time has been over winter.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm fully sitting outside. I look naked.
Yeah.
But I am so warm and I can sit outside in the winter in minus temperatures and feel normal because I have so many layers on.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to wrap us up for
Yeah.
the straights.
I feel like we've ran on a wee bit. How long have we been going for?
41 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So if you're a gay person and you were listening and you enjoyed every bit about that, please give us a thumbs up.
And
if you were a straight person and you were listening to this, you probably didn't even make it past the first 10 minutes.
I know.
Hate crime, we're going to get death threats.
Literally.
Why did we bring death into this episode again too?
Because I won't die. I'm kidding. Bye!
She died. Bye!